YouTube. So today 2K25 has released a lot of news for us today. They've given us the builder, we've seen how the badges, the takeover, all of that good stuff is gonna work, and there's a lot of new features. So today I'm gonna break down all of the news that 2K has given us, all of this stuff revolving around the builder, the badges, the takeover, all of the other new features that they've added into the game, and whether 2K25 is looking like a W or a L so far. Now before we get into this, make sure to drop a like on the video down below, turn on those noties, subscribe, and let's get right into it, man. Now first off, let's start with the player builder. So this is how the player builder is going to look for 2K25. Now when I first saw this, my first initial thoughts was, hold on, wait, this looks exactly like the 2K24 builder, and immediately I was like, oh my goodness, here we go again, another rinse and repeat, same exact builder as 2K24. But hold on, I noticed a few little differences. So as you can see right here in the purple, the offensive rebound and defensive rebound, they have their own little purple category, right? And then I also noticed down below in the physicals category that there is no stamina, and agility replaced acceleration. And not only that, but we have red badges, which is a tier above Hall of Fame, which will be called Legend, and we're gonna get into that shortly. But right now, let's talk about how the builder is looking. So all the finishing categories are the same, the shooting categories are the same, playmaking, defense, all they really did was remove stamina. I'm gonna explain to you guys how that's gonna work. But for the agility, let's break that down real quick. So for speed with ball, that will control the dribble launches, the speed boosting, how all of that works. Agility will be for your off-ball movement, like your off-ball launches, your off-ball cuts, your lateral quickness for when you're playing defense. So that's what you're going to need your agility for, all right? The speed with ball will control like your speed boosting, how fast you move with the ball on offense. So that will solely rely on speed with ball, and agility is more for like off-ball movement and defense. Now for the stamina, everyone's going to start with an 85 for their stamina, and then you're able to upgrade that throughout doing the Gatorade workouts. I'm going to get more into that in detail in a little bit. But yeah, it's looking pretty similar to the 2K24 builder. I don't want to bash it too much, but I mean, it's a few little differences here and there. And then these legend badges, I'm excited to see how these work out when the game launches. So for these Hall of Fame badges compared to these legend badges, all right, so let's take a look at this. So we have 3 legend badges here: ankle assassin, handles for days, and lightning launch, right? So let's look at handles for days. Hall of Fame, you need a 94 ball handle, but for legend you need a 97 ball handle. For the amount of attributes you are going to need to put in to get these on legend, these badges, they better be insane. When this game drops, they better be insane, man. Then we have lightning launch, speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. So this, I assume, would be like a blow by or hyperdrive type of badge, or it would just help you speed boost a little better, I assume. Probably like a quick first step type of badge, actually. So you would need a 94 speed with ball for legend, which is the red badge, instead of a 91 speed with ball for the Hall of Fame one. So if you want to be a glitchy low 6'2 guard or an ISO guard, I'm telling you, it looks like you might want this on legend. I don't know, man. Then we also have ankle assassin. This is basically the new ankle breaker, increases the ability to break down the defender or cross them up. On legend as well, you need a 98 ball handle for this instead of a 95 for Hall of Fame. Then we're gonna go over all the new badges in detail in a little bit as well. But yeah, I mean, the builder, it's looking very similar to 2K24. A few minor differences. Speed with ball actually matters now. Acceleration did not matter in 2K24, neither did speed with ball. So hopefully they made speed with ball actually matter this year, because they're saying they did, but hopefully it does. All right, now let's move on to the rest of the news that 2K dropped. So this is the Courtside Report. So this is their little blog that goes through absolutely all of the details, and I'm breaking them all down in detail for you guys so you do not miss anything that is important, all right? Because we don't want to do all of this reading. You want the big hanky that sanky to break it down to you guys, man. All right, so let's start right here, guys. Let's start right here. So whenever you make a build, right, you used to only be able to either load up the 3v3 against the AIs or the 5v5 against the AIs, and you could practice how and see and feel how the build really feels, right? But now you're able to put specific jump shots, dribble moves, whatever you want on that build. But not only that, you're able to load up a freestyle game mode now. A freestyle game mode. That's like a my court basically, right? So you're able to dribble around in a my court, try the build out, put on whatever dribble moves you want, see what dribble moves you qualify for as well. You could put on whatever custom jump shot you want, try that out on the build too. That sounds like a massive improvement. So let me break it down to you. It says, first, you'll be presented with the equip screen where you can see all the signature animations your build has the potential to unlock and that you qualify for. And the other customization options like jump shots, dunk packages, dribble moves, and then there's the new freestyle option like I was telling you guys, instead of the old 3v3 and the 5v5 with these AI teammates. So now you can practice your dribble moves, your jump shots. You can see the dunk animations as well a lot better. So that is a massive improvement. I appreciate that out of 2K, because when I would make a build and load it up 3v3 against these AIs, bro, woo, that felt very treacherous. I was not having fun. Now also, guys, moving back to the builder, I want to give a big shout out to Statistics for putting these side by side. I could have just did it myself, but he ended up tweeting it. So as you can see, on the left we have the 2K24 builder, right? On the right we have the 2K25 new builder, right? So putting the 2K25 attributes into 2K24, right, you're not able to put all of them in there and fully upgrade it, right? So what that means is that the builds in 2K25 are gonna be a little bit more overpowered than they were in 2K24. So you're gonna be able to make more demigod builds in 2K25. So yes, the demigod builds might be back. These tall guards, these small little guards, do it all demigods, they are back. So yeah, man, the 4-way demigods of doom will be thriving in 2K25. All right, so yeah, like I said, guys, I'm gonna try to break down this little courtside report for you all as well. So the next part we have is the attribute refresh. So it says they refreshed a handful of physical attributes and as well how you earn stamina. So I'm gonna get into how the new stamina feature works in 2K25, because as you saw on the builder, it is not there anymore. So it's a new way to earn stamina. There is 5 physical attributes now. We have speed, agility, strength, vertical, and speed with ball, which is in the playmaking category, and there's no stamina. So stamina is now earned through Gatorade workouts. You start with the 85 stamina rating, and if you do a workout, it adds +2 to your stamina rating. Then regardless of the result, it doesn't matter. You could get 0 stars or you could get 3 stars. You're gonna get that +2. You could do 4 workouts per week, and once you hit that 99 stamina, it is permanent. So you don't gotta worry about losing your stamina rating. You don't have to worry about doing it again, grinding it out. And also it does transfer from build to build. So once you get that 99 stamina on one build, it'll transfer to all of your other builds on your account. And it also says the same as the old 2Ks. If you get 3 or more stars on all 4 of your workouts, you get the weekly temporary turbo meter. So that's the little meter under your player that gives you that extra little boost of stamina or whatnot. And it also says you unlock a body type for your player. Now once you've done all 12 unique workouts in the Gatorade gym, you unlock Workout Warrior, which I assume is some sort of badge, but it gives you that 99 stamina, a permanent turbo meter boost, and then you unlock all the body types as well. And it says you unlock them across all new and existing saves. So as I was saying, that stamina, those body types, it goes to all of the players on your account. So you don't got to worry about grinding out a specific body type for a million different builds, right? So you know how you can make 10 builds on your account, right? If you were to do the Gatorade workouts 3 weeks on 2K24 last year, you'd have to do that again every single time you would make a new build, and that was a hassle. If you want to try to get those body types, like those big burly body types, for example, now you don't have to worry about that. You do it once, it's gonna carry over to all of your builds. So that's good. I appreciate 2K doing that, because that was exhausting as well. It looks like they're doing a few baby steps in the right direction, and I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna turn my face scan off real quick so you guys can see all of this, but next we're gonna get into the takeovers. So there are 72 new takeovers and 14 takeover abilities as well. So each takeover is for specific attributes, and they each have 5 levels. As you can see, there is level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So at level 1 you're just heating up, and at level 5 you will be red hot. Now as you play good, the meter fills up like usual. The specific attributes boost up as you rise through the 5 levels, and your takeover would drop when you play poorly, like if you get turnovers or if you shoot heavily contested shots, like those type of things. But the first thing I'm noticing is they said there is 72 new takeovers. We got one called barbecue chicken, we have glass gunner, we have horse for Hanky the horsey Magorsey. Oh my goodness, what a takeover name. So 2K is getting a little creative with this. So I'm assuming like some of these takeovers, they'll be for specific categories. As you can see, barbecue chicken is for close shot, post control, and strength, it looks like, right? With 72 takeovers, right, they're gonna have to find some mixture of all of these and combine all of these. Maybe there will be some for like playmaking and sharpshooting, or like finishing and playmaking. They're gonna be somewhat like dual takeover, maybe, I feel like. But a lot of them are just gonna be different attributes in like the shooting category or like the playmaking category. It's gonna be different mixtures, I feel like, but they're gonna have to combine some of them to be like dual takeover, basically, from old 2Ks. So they could be very overpowered. And then once you hit that level 5, you get that big takeover ability. As you can see, for barbecue chicken, you get deep post bag, which says easier to beat defenders with post back downs, moves, fakes, and shots. So when you get that level 5, you will turn into Thanos. Now it also says you don't need to manually pop takeover. So it looks like it's automatic in 2K25. It'll just pop the takeover for you, you know what I'm saying? And then it says at level 5, you'll be the best player on the court for a short amount of time. And originally you only get access to levels 1 through 3, and you have to unlock levels 4 through 5 by activating the previous levels 30 times in 30 different games. Or I assume you just have to pop the levels 1 through 3 takeovers 30 times, 30 different games, and then you'll be able to unlock levels 4 and 5. And then once you get that, the takeover is OP, it looks like. Now it also says the takeover unlocks carry over from build to build. So once you unlock that level 5 takeover, it looks like you don't have to unlock it on multiple builds, right? So you unlock that once on one build, you don't have to worry about doing the same thing over again on your other builds. It'll just carry over, because if you get it once in your account, it'll just go to all of your builds. So that's another W addition. I appreciate 2K doing that as well. Each takeover also has attribute requirements, and you can see which ones you can unlock in the My Player Builder, and you'll also see how the boosts impact your attributes as well. And you can change your takeover anytime between games and pick any you meet the attribute requirements for. So you can change your takeover as long as you meet the requirements for it. And there are 72 takeovers as well. That sounds very busted, I cannot lie. So you can get very creative with which takeovers you want to use. And then as you can see, the takeover ability is deep post bag for barbecue chicken. There is 14 takeover abilities. Now I said there's 72 takeovers, but there's 14 takeover abilities. I'm curious how the other 13 are. I'm assuming the shooting one might be a little overpowered. We just gotta wait and see, man. Now as you see here, when we go from level 1 to 5, it goes from +2 to +7 for the ratings as well. It shows the starting ratings. So for example, post control, it's at 87, right? Then level 1 you only get +2, then it gradually increases, right, to +3, 4, 6, and then at level 5 you get +7, and then it shows your rating at the very end, right, which is a 94 post control. I like this feature. 2K is showing us exactly what the takeover is gonna do. So I guess, yeah, now you don't have to worry about popping any takeover, it'll just automatically pop. On the bottom left it says at level 5 the takeover ability will turn on. So I assume throughout the smaller levels you get those buffs, right? So say you're at level 2, right, you'll get that +3, but you won't like see your takeover pop, I assume, right? So next we have the badges. There's only 40 badges in 2K25. I think in 2K24 we had like 77 badges or something like that. So I'm glad they're reducing the amount, because there was a lot of useless badges that we just didn't care for, we did not use in 2K24. So I'm glad we're getting rid of all of those useless badges and only focusing on more of the important ones. Now, as you can see right here, we have the full list of all of the badges. I'm gonna go in detail with you guys about all of them in a second, but like usual, each badge has a unique attribute requirement, and when you're making your build, you can see what badges you're gonna unlock. And the 40 badges are split across 2 tiers determined by your player's height. Now, your badges progress and level up by using them in game. The ones you use the most will level up quicker. That's the exact same as previous 2Ks as well. And then badges will no longer regress as well. If you know, in 2K24 they made it so your badges can drop levels instead of only going up, right? So they made it so you can lose badge progress by not using the badge or playing poorly or all of that. So you don't have to worry about that now. Your badges will only go up. You don't have to worry about them going down. So I'm glad that they fixed that. That was a horrible addition in 2K24. And then it also says that tier 1 badges are the most powerful badges available to you, but are more difficult to progress, so it's harder to level those badges up compared to the tier 2 badges. So let's take a look at all of the 40 2K25 badges. So there are 40 badges, and there's a few new ones as well, right? They tried to get rid of the spammy, useless badges. Let's break these down real quick for you guys. So we have 11 inside scoring badges, right? And 5 of those are new. Then we have 5 outside shooting badges. 3 of these are new, and one of them is basically a rework of the name of it. Then we have 2 rebounding badges. Then we have 9 playmaking badges, passing and dribbling. 4 of these are new as well. Then for the defensive badges, we have 10 defensive badges. 3 of these are new as well. Then we have 2 general offense badges and 1 all-around badge. So let's start with the inside scoring. We have 5 new ones. We have aerial wizard and float game, hook specialist. These are all old, right? So right here we have layup mixmaster, improves a player's ability to finish fancy or acrobatic layups. So that I assume is just acrobat with a different name. Then we have paint prodigy, improves a player's ability to quickly and efficiently score while going to work in the paint. Physical finisher, improves a player's ability to battle through contact and convert contact layups. That's just fearless finisher with a different name. Post fade phenom. Post powerhouse, strengthens a player's ability at backing down defenders and moving them with drop steps. So that's just drop stepper with a different name as well. Then we have post up poet, raises the chances of faking or getting by the defender as well as scoring when performing moves in the post. Seems like another basic post badge. Then we have posterizer, that's been in the game for a long time. Rise up, and now the outside shooting badges. So we have these 5 in the middle right here. We have Deadeye and Limitless Range. Both have been in the game for years, very long time. Mini Marksman is a rework of Mismatch Expert, basically. Elevates the likelihood of making shots over taller defenders. So if you're like 6'2" and you're going up against like a 6'7" or taller guard, taller lockdown defender like that, and you shoot over them, it'll give you a buff trying to shoot over their head. Then we have set shot specialist and shifty shooter. So shifty shooter is going to cover off dribble shooting, and set shot specialist is going to cover those standing shots as well. So for set shot specialist, boosts chances of knocking down standstill jump shots. Shifty shooter improves a player's ability to successfully make off dribble high difficulty jump shots. So shifty shooter is like Agent 3, and set shot specialist is just going to give you a buff when shooting standing still jump shots. Okay, so that right there is all of the inside scoring and all of the outside shooting badges. All right, now let's break down the rebounding badges. We already had box out beast, which helps with box outs, rebound chaser for chasing out rebounds. Those have been in the game for years as well. Let's get into the playmaking now. So we have ankle assassin, increases the ability to break down Defender, cross them up. That's ankle breaker. Bailout. That's been in the game already. Break starter, dimer, handles for days. Now we have lightning launch, all right? So lightning launch speeds up launches when attacking from the perimeter. So I'm assuming this is going to be basically like the speed booster badge. It's going to be very necessary for dribbling fast, getting those explosive animations. So lightning launch appears to be a very important badge. Then we have 3 more. We have unpluckable, which has been in the game for years as well. Definitely need that. Hopefully they buff it. Then strong handle reduces the likelihood of being bothered by defenders when dribbling. That's basically physical handles, just renamed as strong handle. Then versatile visionary improves a player's ability to thread and fit tight passes. This is basically just needle threader, but it includes alley-oops as well now. So a lot of these badges, they basically just changed the name of them, like ankle breaker, speed booster, physical handles. It's the same badges, they just changed the name of them basically. Then for defense, same thing. We have challenger, glove, immovable enforcer. That's been a necessary badge. Interceptor, high flying denier. This looks like chase down artist. Boosts the speed and leaping ability of a defensive player, anticipating a block attempt. So that's just chase down artist with a different name. All right, now we're going to do the rest of these badges. On the right side, off-ball pest has been in the game already. On-ball menace hounds and bodies up while defending on the perimeter. So on-ball menace is just clamps with a different name. Paint patroller, I assume this is rim protector. Increases a player's ability to block or contest shots at the rim. Pick dodger, post lockdown. Then we've already had brick wall, slippery off ball, and pogo stick. So it's basically all of the badges that have been in this game for years, except they changed the names of a lot of them. So I don't really think it's any actual new badges. They just changed the name of a lot of them and got rid of a lot of the useless ones. So I don't mind that. Like I said, there's only 5 shooting badges, 9 playmaking ones, 10 defensive ones. I kind of like that actually. And it says right here, our goal was to make every badge feel valuable and equally desirable. With fewer badges, each has an impact on the court. Every play style has ways to stand out, and fewer badges activate in very specific situations. Now, as I was telling you guys as well, there's a new badge called Legend Badges, the red ones, which are exceeding the Hall of Fame purple badges as well. Legend Badges have the highest attribute requirements to unlock for your My Player, but give you a huge boost on the court. So as you saw here, for example, ankle assassin, you need a 98 ball handle if you want to get this on legend. Definitely seems very hard to get these on legend rating. If 2K is saying they're gonna be insane, they better be busted. I better be breaking everyone's ankles. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good addition, adding the red legend badges, as long as they execute it properly and make them actually like useful and not just a waste. Like, they need to make it worth it if you want to upgrade your player to have like a 98 ball handle, 99 ball handle for those specific badges on legend. Otherwise, what's the point of it? Like, it needs to actually be a significant difference from Hall of Fame to legend. I feel like that'd actually be pretty fun and pretty arcadey for the gameplay as well. I feel like that's a good addition. Also, on another side note, you can earn the season XP and level up your battle pass through My Career as well now, instead of just the park. In the previous 2Ks, the last 2 years, you could only level up your season battle pass by playing park, but now you also can by playing My Career. I think that's a good addition as well. I don't really play much My Career, but for my gamers out there who like to play My Career, now you can level up as well by playing that instead of just park. So next up, we have badge perks. All right, so it looks like there are 3 badge perks in 2K25. 3 new badge perks that can modify badge progression for specific badges. Each badge gets 2 slots available to unlock, so 1 for tier 1 and 1 for tier 2 badges. So we have max +1, participation, and synergy. Those are the 3 badge perks in 2K25. all right, so for max +1, it says boost a badge 1 level above the max potential. You must progress a badge to its max potential before equipping this perk. So I'm assuming for max +1, if you get your badge to Hall of Fame, right? Say I have ankle breaker, I get it to Hall of Fame, right? I can use this and make it red and make it legend tier. Then it says these are unlocked at level 15 for tier 2 badges and level 30 for tier 1 badges. So seasons are back, guys. The season battle pass stuff is back. I don't think they should have done this, but I mean, for stuff like this, I feel like it's pretty good. It's something new, at least, kind of. But yeah, it says you get those in each season. So one tier 1, one tier 2 badge. At the end of the season, your badge is equipped with max +1 revert to the original level. So that means if I put the ankle breaker badge on Hall of Fame, right? Or say I get it on Hall of Fame, right? Use my max +1 to upgrade it to legend, right? At the end of the season, it's gonna go back to Hall of Fame, and I'll have to do it all over again the next season. And then I'll be able to do the same for a tier 2 or a tier 1 badge as well. Now for participation, we have badges equipped with this perk will earn a flat base amount of progression each game, regardless of how many times they are activated. So basically, you're gonna gain badge progress from not using that badge, right? So you just put this on. Say I want to put it on limitless, right? Say you don't want to shoot any threes though, right? You're gonna gain badge progress for your limitless range by doing nothing. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Definitely a good way to level up your badges. Then for the last one, we have synergy. Badges equipped with this perk will receive progression when your teammates earn progression using the same badge. So basically, if my teammate has a specific badge on, say posterizer, right? If my teammate is dunking on everyone but I'm not, I will gain progress for my posterizer because he is dunking on everybody. So I think these are definitely interesting, creative. These are definitely interesting, somewhat creative additions. I don't mind 2K adding stuff like this. It's definitely like it's new stuff, right? I feel like they're definitely making a step in the right direction with stuff like this. I can't lie. I'm just so used to bashing on 2K that like stuff like this seems outrageous that they're actually like adding new things, you know what I'm saying? But still, none of this matters if the park looks ugly or it's ginormous and it's impossible to get games and it's laggy and all of that. So hopefully all of that is good this year, man.
And you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display in your MyCourt.
You said MyCourt? MyCourt is returning?
I can't talk too much about MyCourt, but I'm confirming MyCourt is back. We know MyCourt's been a feature that people have been wanting for a long time, and we're very happy to bring it to 2K25.
So MyCourt is back in 2K25? Oh my goodness. Why did we remove this? Why did we remove this? It was in the game from 2K15 to 2K21 or 22, something like that, and they remove it for 3 years? Why? What was the point of this? And now we're celebrating it like, oh my goodness, MyCourt's back. Yay, throw a party. Brother, it should have never been removed in the first place. Why are we celebrating this? It should have been back. No one wants to dribble in the Gatorade facility and get blinded by the sun. Like, what? Like, do you guys see this? No one wanted the Gatorade facility. Do you see how aggravating this would look to try to dribble in? Like, it's completely white right here on the screen. I can't see. I'm getting blinded. Then look at this as well. I take a step outside into the city and I can't even see anything. 2K, we don't want the realistic lighting. Hopefully the MyCourt isn't busted like the Gatorade facility. Hopefully the park in general isn't blinding like this. But all of these additions, them adding the MyCourt back, these red badges, toning down the badges from 77 to 40, the builder, getting rid of stamina, giving you more room to upgrade a few other things as well, fixing acceleration to make that agility, making speed with ball actually matter. All of this is steps in the right direction, but still, the park has to look good. It can't be ginormous. I know you're adding the city back. Hopefully the city is not too big, but all of this is steps in the right direction, man. So next we have the performance multipliers. That was already in the game in 2K24. I don't really think it was that much of a big deal. I'm pretty sure you remember the up for the challenge, grade A student, winner's circle, that type of stuff from the battle pass. Maximize your badges in 2K25 by taking advantage of performance multipliers. These in-game boosts can take your game to another level, but you'll need to earn them separately via quests, and there are 3 performance multipliers in total. I'm not gonna lie to you, I remember these being pretty buggy for me in 2K24. It actually didn't let me unlock some of these specifically. I don't know why that was a thing for me in 2K24. I don't know if any of you experienced that as well, but that was very annoying. Hopefully there's nothing like that in 25, but I'm gonna go over these anyways. Up for the challenge, games played against tough opponents, boost badge progression for all badges used in the game. Then we have grade A student, finishing games with an A- or better, boost your badge progression for all the badges used in that game. And then winner's circle, winning games boost your badge progression for all badges that you used in that game in general. And then yeah, there's different versions of it for Pro-Am, for Park, for all of that good stuff. But thank goodness they are adding my court back, because wow, I hated dribbling in the Gatorade facility, man. They really made it such a hassle to lab dribble moves or to practice dribbling in general. Like what? Or practice your jump shot too. What was 2K thinking? Next we have badge elevators. New in 2K25, badge elevators permanently boost an individual badge of your choice up to 3 levels within its max potential. So for example, if your badge is bronze, but you can get it to legend, right? It can immediately be boosted 3 levels from bronze all the way to Hall of Fame. These will be available to unlock throughout the year from season level rewards. Badge elevators earned in seasons 1 to 4 can boost them up to 2 levels, and those earned in seasons 5 through 8 can boost your badges up to 3 levels. Now I don't see the point of them doing it seasons 5 through 8 up to 3 levels when once we're in season 7 or 6 or 8 already, no one cares to play the game that much anymore. They're not that passionate about the game anymore. That's why I don't like the whole seasons thing. 2K's like withholding dribble animations till the end of the year, or rewards like this till the end of the year, when we all just want it right away, right? Like what is the point doing all of the season stuff if you can't even enjoy it for more than half of the game's life cycle, right? You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they don't withhold dribble animations throughout the entire year, right? It's like you don't get to enjoy the best dribble sigs at the beginning of the year. You have to wait until halfway when the year is already done, and at that point no one wants to play the game anymore, right? But it's like, oh, new dribble animation, you can finally combo up. It's like, I don't care anymore. That should have been out when the game released and built more hype. But these badge elevators, I think it's a good addition as well. I just don't really like the season concept for 2K25 and all the previous 2Ks as well. All right, then lastly we have cap breakers. Now I think this is a very good addition, I'm not gonna lie to you, but as well I think it's being like withheld because of these season rewards. They're gonna be like evenly spread out throughout all of the seasons. I don't like that, but this in itself is a good idea, I can't lie to you. So let me dumb it down real quick for you guys. It is a new addition to 2K25 to basically increase your attribute ratings above the max potential caps that are set when you're making your build, right? So these new ratings also contribute to your animations, your badges, and takeover attribute requirements as well. So you're basically breaking the builder and making an even more OP build than your build already is, right? So you know, when you make a build, right? My ball handle, for example, let's say it goes up to an 85, right? With these cap breakers, you can go all the way up to a 90, even though, like, say I make a 6'8 guard, right? It caps out at 85, right? But no, with the cap breakers, you can get that all the way up to a 90 and unlock better dribble animations, better badges, all of that good stuff. So I think that's a very good addition, to have it affect your badges and your animations instead of just the rating. No one cares for the rating, right? Once you get it to like an 86 or whatever to speed boost better, you don't care about that, the rest of that, right? We want the badges, we want the animations, all of that good stuff, and 2K is finally doing that. So this is going to be good for those big guards, or if you want to get a better jump shot animation as well. I think that's really, really good, man. But it does say, for example, let's say your ball handle is maxed at an 85. You can apply 2 cap breakers and play with an 87 ball handle, and also unlock access to the animations, badges, or takeovers that require an 87 ball handle. And then to keep it balanced, the max you can increase a cap is by +5. So like I said, if you're at an 85 ball handle, you can only go up to a 90. So that's very balanced, actually. Then it says you can use a cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the player builder by allocating your attribute potential. You must progress an attribute to its max potential rating before applying a cap breaker. So if I wanted to go above and beyond the 85, go to an 87 or a 90, I have to already have my build upgraded to an 85, for example. Then it says you can earn 15 cap breakers through all of the rep rewards. I think it's probably spread out through all of the season rewards, so it's gonna be a long time to get all of them. That's what I don't like about all of this, how you have to wait. You have to wait and wait and wait to get all of this, but it is a good addition. I just think you should give all of it or most of it in the first half of 2K's life cycle. No one cares to unlock things in the last month of 2K25 when 2K26 is about to come out, or if people are grinding new games and are sick of playing 2K, for example. Everyone should be able to have most of the access to it in the beginning of the game's life cycle, you know what I'm saying? And then as well at the bottom, rep affiliations and city news coming this week or the next week as well. So hopefully the city is not some dookie dog water. Hopefully it's actually good, not ugly. They always put a bunch of dookie dog water designs on the court that just look so disgusting. They need to keep it simple. They need to keep it simple like this, man. How it's just green and orange and then a fish tank in the background with palm trees. Like, we've been telling them stuff like this is all we want, man. We don't want you to change how the court looks, throw a bunch of dookie dog water designs on it. Yeah, we just want the park to be simple, man. Stop trying to do too much 2K. Just listen to your community. I like what they did with these little like legend badges, the takeovers, the small little things like adding the my court back, making it so you can do whatever release you want on your jump shot instead of like the set point, push, release, all of that. 2K's changing a lot of the little things, and actually someone listening right now, but I get the feeling when the game releases, the dribbling might feel the same. For example, like the animations might be the exact same. I did see a screenshot of these dribble moves for 2K25 and it looks like the same exact stuff. We have 6 size up, regular and aggressive breakdown combos, escape moves, combo moves, crossover, behind the back, spin, hezzy, step back. Same exact dribble moves, not really anything new. And it's looking like the same player names, and it'll probably be the same animations, even though they said they're adding like 9,000 dribble animations and all of that. Hopefully it actually is some new stuff, and hopefully it's also not all fully spread out throughout every season as well. I don't know why 2K does that, but hopefully we have access to a lot of good dribble animations off rip. Otherwise, I'm gonna slam my head into toaster. But yeah, here's another screenshot of the builder. Same thing as 2K24. They just changed a few things around. Hopefully 2K25 is looking good, man. It all comes down to the gameplay now, right? They made a few good small changes. Huzzah. The gameplay needs to be good and the park needs to look good and be smaller. That's all we need now, and we'll have a good 2K, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to drop me a follow on Twitter or X right here at Hank the Tank. I'm gonna be tweeting a lot of 2K25 news. Gonna be going crazy on the social media, man. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hanky. My link's also in the description down below. Subscribe, turn those noties on. I'm gonna be grinding, streaming a lot of 2K, uploading a lot very consistently. I'm excited for 2K25. It's looking pretty promising. Just the gameplay's gotta be good. The dribbling has gotta be good. We can't be running out of stamina too fast as well. Steals better not be overpowered, but it looks like steals are gonna be very busted with all these badges and all of these legend badges. Imagine glove on legend. That's gonna be very spooky. A 99 steal lock with glove on legend rating. I'm scared. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video though. Subscribe, turn those noties on. I love you all, and I will see you in the next Hanky Banger.